I'm Mike with The Wandering Wolf, and this is Guayabo. So we are here at Guayabo. We are working our way down the trail to the main archaeological site. We're going to explore that today, show you guys everything that this place has to offer. We are in the district of Guayabo and the province of Cartago province. Got it here on my cheat sheet. Well, let's get down here and see what kind of adventuring we can get into. So one cool thing when you're coming into the park is it's basically like a nature trail out here. They have an entire other section that you can walk to just experience walking through the nature area. The park itself, the archaeological site, covers about 1 square mile. So it's not a huge site and location, but there's quite a bit to explore. There's a 45-minute walk down a nature trail, and the other one out to the main archaeological site takes about an hour and a half to walk the whole site, they said. For us, it'll probably take maybe twice that. So we are coming right out of the jungle here, and immediately we're hit with this opening area and the archaeological site, which is absolutely incredible. Now, it goes on in either way, but right here behind me, you can see would have been some kind of entryway here, and the city being out this way behind me. Now, one of the main things that the people of this site were known for were their incredible engineering skills. They had roadways, tombs, aqueducts. They've found petroglyphs and all sorts of stuff here. Now this impressive site right behind me, this is the roadway. Now this would have gone all the way up to the main part of the city here. And what's incredible about this is that this road would have gone on for miles, straight out of the city and then run all the way up to it. Absolutely amazing. All of it still existing here today. So behind me in this area over here, we have the Plaza Mayor, which is the main square. And then right in front of it here would have been the cemetery. All of this right here that you see in the ground, this was the cemetery, and it was one of the first spots discovered back in the 1800s. Now excavation started in 1882, and some of the stuff they found were gold objects, carved items, and all sorts of things. Now, those items were donated back then, and it helped kick off the National Museum, these discoveries here. But you can still see to this day the base level of these ruins and how the entire city and location was laid out. This is very cool. Pretty excited to be here. So right behind me here is the central mound. This is the central area of the entire site. And there are 48 structures on site, all of their base levels still left intact. Now, back in the day, there would have been wooden structures on here housing a large population of around 10,000 people. They estimate that this was populated from around 1000 BC, somewhere up to 1400 AD. Now, one of the things that's most impressive of this entire archaeological site are their engineering skills. They're known for, as you can see, the foundation's still firmly in place. They also had aqueducts, the major road system that we showed you, and that would have gone on in multiple directions with roadways connecting other areas. So this place was absolutely incredible. Perhaps it will get fully excavated at one point. I can only imagine what we'd see then. So the incredible engineering skills here at Guayabo are still on display and functioning to this day. Behind me is an example of one of the aqueducts that they had built at the site, all coming from this fresh spring that's still flowing to this day. Now, it would have collected in this small pool right here, and it ran underground down this pathway all the way down to here, and this is where it collected, right down here in this rectangular pool. It all flowed underground under a roadway, ended up here. Now, there's thoughts that this pool was built thinking that maybe that like sediments and stuff like that would collect and be filtered out in a pool like this and then could be used for drinking water. They also think that it might have been used for bathing or even ritual bathing. And the people at the time, their impressive engineering skills with waterworks and aqueducts and stuff like that also enabled them to be proficient at agriculture. And it's even thought that they might have had slaves at the time to help and assist them with their agricultural processes. This is really cool. Now, one of the cool and unique things about this site here at Guayabo is the mystery surrounding where the people went and what happened. They disappeared about 100 years before the Spanish arrived, and that really lends to the aura of mystery surrounding the site. And we hope you guys enjoyed watching this video because we had an incredible time making it. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and if you get a chance, share the video with all your friends. It really helps us out. And don't forget to check us out over at wanderingwolfproductions.com to check out our blog posts and all our other information. Stay safe and have a great week.